quarterbacks to the ball quite a bit with a lot of the failed fourth down, so I got to think they're pretty pleased.
You know, we lost the game. We had every opportunity to win.
You guys haven't had a takeaway yet this year. Does that concern you a little bit?
The more our guys learn our system, the faster they're able to play. And, you know, every reps for some of these guys is, it's brand new. So, really, turnovers don't just, they happen because defenses are playing super fast, know exactly what they're supposed to do, and they have experience doing it. And, we make an emphasis of it every week, and, it's one of those things, just it happens in bunches, and guys, the faster, the more automatic it becomes, and, the more physical we're going to be on defense, the better we're going to execute. The reality is we played really, really well at times, but the reality is we lost the game. We had every opportunity.
A few weeks in, how do you guys balance making adjustments game to game while still getting guys comfortable in some new schemes that they're now learning?
We do what we do. We just find different ways. We find maybe different wrinkles to add each week based on what we're going to see. But really, football, it really comes down. I say it all the time. There's no magic in my culture. It's just guys understanding and adhering to the process and working hard through the process, and not just focusing on game day, but focusing on the Wednesdays, on the Thursdays, on the Fridays, on the lead up to games, how that all affects and how championship cultures and winning programs and great defense, like what their approach is. It just doesn't happen automatically. There's no magic in my call sheet. The magic is those players and getting them to be able to play better.
What's it like having a guy like BJ Green too? He's been able to do the first couple of weeks.
He had kind of a coming out party this last week, and we knew what BJ was capable of doing, and hopefully we can get 8 to a dozen more snaps out of him and be able to even up his level of play in terms of his pursuit and his effort. He's the type of guy that causes turnovers strictly because he's flying all over the field. We got to get him to do that on every snap, and when he does, he's going to be a special player.
I saw after the game he kind of put his arm around Jaden when Jaden was at the podium. What does BJ bring as a leader as well?
He really brings effort and energy, and when he's playing at that level, he brings energy to the whole team.
How about Tate Robiney? Obviously, it's a guy that didn't play a whole lot last year and then was off for 2 years before that. It seems like he's going to get better and better the more he's out there.
Yeah, Tate's just kind of a quiet leader. He'll get something wrong on the first snap, and on the second snap he gets it right. And that's really what type of person, this type of player that we're always looking for, especially in that linebacker role. We just want consistency. And, there's a lot of guys who have the potential to be great, but really consistency is the key to being a great linebacker. So, Tate has a great future.
Ryan, how will Fresno State's passing game challenge this time?
I'm pretty familiar with Tedford's offense, Washington, runs a version of it as well, and Galen has his own wrinkle on it. But just a ton of challenges. They don't just run what they run just for the sake of running. It's to attack cover 4, to attack cover 3, to attack man coverage, and they really have a perfect quarterback for it. I'm really familiar with Mikey. He's a great kid. He's a great competitor in high school. I know his family. They present a lot of challenges for us.
Did they get the ball out quick? Will that be pressure for your edge rushers?
That's the key. It really is a simple passing offense, and you can see they just they really read. It's either a safety read, it's a corner read, it's an outside linebacker read. They make it simple for that quarterback, so that quarterback can hit his back foot and let the ball go. So, we got to be sound in what we do. We got to be able to tackle, and ultimately it always comes down to fundamentals. And us running the football, keeping a great cup, and tackling and forcing turnovers.
With as well as your defense, I think, has played in the first 2 games with the injuries and the offense, is there a feeling on your kids' part that maybe the team can lean on the defense to kind of get them through this rough patch?
We try not to get our guys to focus on that because we don't want them to put too much pressure on themselves. The pressure, we're trying to tell to our guys every day, and we're trying to get these guys to understand that every single play, we win or lose the game. And that's a little extreme, but it really comes down to that because you don't know what play is going to have the biggest outcome on a game. So we got to prepare like that. We got to adhere to the process like that, and we're still learning how to do that. And we're getting better each week.
Brian, just like Alfonso Taylor, he had a nice play in the game against Oklahoma State. And depth at safety is a little bit of a question. What are your thoughts about him and some of the other guys that you have?
Yeah, I mean, we've had guys step up. I mean, Alfonso's a local kid who's really paid his dues. He's kind of bounced around in his career, and he's finished up here. And he's just, he's a guy that's really played all three positions back there, the nickel, the free, and the strong. But having guys like that really are, they're a great teammate, and two, they really do understand the process in football and really enjoy the game. I mean, Alfonso loves football, and you can see it, because when you put him out there, he's just going to go play. He's going to go make some plays for us. So, we're going to need a lot of guys like that. Okay? It's going to be a long season. 12 weeks is a long time. Guys are going to get banged up, and that's why we get all the reps we do. So we're continuing developing the underbelly of our depth chart.
Turnovers have kind of been an issue for you guys so far. What goes into forcing more turnovers on the weekend?
I already answered that question.
Chris Edmonds, what do you thought about his play through the game? You're asking him to be involved in the run a lot.
Yeah, Chris is just getting better and better. Chris is getting better and better, and he loves football. He's great against same thing, great teammate. He can do a lot of really good things. He can cover ground, he can play zones, he can go and get the ball, he can run like the wind. So he's the guy that really is a Swiss Army knife. He can do a lot of things. We just expect him to have a big year.